Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to the episode of Transport Fever 2 India Edition. And today I'm really excited for many reasons, but one of them is I've installed a brand new mod. Now I'm going to quickly pause the game for a second, and you might be thinking, yo Seniac, what mod are we talking about right now? Well, this mod might cause us big issues, or, right, this is the big one, or guys, it might be the greatest thing I've ever done, and it's going to cause not only absolute stonks going in my bank account, but also the expansiveness of many of the cities in the game. And that mod is... Before I tell you, I just want to say right now, if you are enjoying the series, smash that like button down below, subscribe if you are new, and leave a comment saying thank you for play some more, and we'll do just that. The mod in question is basically Industries Expanded. I think that's what it's called. And what that does for us is, if I go, for example, all the way over here to our fuel refineries, where we've currently maxed them out and we can't do nothing else and it can't produce anymore, I've now got a mod which doubles the amount of levels Industries can upgrade to. So this was 4, it can now go to 8. If I pick one, let me look at this one right now. That could do 2. It can now do 4. What? Now, I don't know whether that means we can then deliver more goods. I'm not too sure. Oh, actually, hang on. We can upgrade the basic Industries. If I click you, yeah, you can be upgraded, which is really weird. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. Can I? Oh, hang on. Oh! All right, so we got to add upgrades to... Wow. Guys, we are about right now to make so many more products. It's going to be unreal. So I didn't realize right now, I'm going to have to now go through each and every single one of these and upgrade them. That one's okay. That one's not. No, that's got auto upgrade already on. Oh, that's okay. That's not really been maxed out yet, has it? You're okay. You're okay, I'm assuming. Yes. Guys, this is going to be a big problem for us. Now, the reason why it's going to be a big problem is, one, I've got so much work to do in terms of now making sure that all my industries are fully upgraded, but it's going to make me produce or be able to produce so many more goods. So places like New Delhi, where they require a lot of goods right now for their percentage boost, are now going to get the goods. And the city's going to grow even bigger than we've ever seen before. I'm worried. I'm really worried about how this is going to go. So, what I think we should do is I think we should focus on New Delhi, okay? Because it's the biggest city, and you can see right now, 70-20 is its current supply percentages, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the fuel. And we're going to make sure that all these can be upgraded. So, fuel needs refined oil, which for us comes over... Well, one of them comes from over here. Are we utilizing both? We are utilizing both, which will be upgraded. And obviously these ones over here as well. Now, for them to be upgraded even further, we need to deliver more oil. So these, and I'm not sure if they are right now, they're all on upgrade levels, which is good. So if I configure you... Oh, that's a station. Right, you're... Yeah. So that's all good. So that means then we're pumping so much more oil onto the platform. So in reality, what we need to do is we need to upgrade the line, the train. So the one that picks up the crude oil, right? And we're going to manage these vehicles and we're going to replace them. So I could go electric. It would give us more pulling power. Well, actually, let me kind of see. So this one does, this has got 2,000 power, tractive power 240. Electric. These are definitely better. Now, they're more expensive, but I don't care because we are going to be making serious cash money moolah right now. Now, we had 15 on this before, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going all out because I feel like this is going to dramatically change everything in the game, okay? Now, granted, it doesn't really have the full shebang right now. We've got the power in the engine, hopefully, to get up to speed a bit quicker, but that's just one part of it. These are obviously going to be able to produce a lot more. So the lines that deliver the oil to the refineries, the refined oil to the refineries right now, we're going to do the exact same thing to them. So replace these with electric cargo. Scroll right down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, it needs to be a 400 capacity. That's all I need to know. 400 capacity, replace. Bam. So we'll start there. I won't do anything with the refineries here just yet. We'll just kind of see how they get on. Before I implement bigger trains and more trains. So we just started with bigger trains to begin with, just in case adding more trains is the wrong thing to do. Oh my goodness me, there is now 600 on the platform while this next train comes in. This mod is going to transform India. It actually is. My only downside would be is these refineries can't produce enough quick enough, but I have a feeling once they've fully leveled up, there's going to be no issues. Right, that is just the fuel refinery side of things. We'll let that do what it's got to do before I bring the fuel to New Delhi. But let's take a look at the other one, which is the one that we need to feed the most, which is the goods. Now, we did recently build a secondary goods factory over here, which obviously needs to be leveled up and kind of increased a bit more. But let's work backwards. Let's start with the plastics. And the plastics are over here, which they're going back and forth in this vicinity. So let me just make sure that these can be leveled. These are leveled up. Yeah. And they're still leveling up, by the way. You're leveling up. Yeah. And there's another one somewhere, isn't there? Yeah, here. Yeah. You can level up. You can level up, which is all good. So just make sure all these industries can be leveled up, because sometimes some of them are not able to be leveled up. That just had a sweet little upgrade there. So now we know all this system here is leveled up. Now this system provides plastic for this goods factory and plastic for that goods factory there. So let's go back and forth with the line that supplies both of the refineries with its crude oil. And what I do is I manage the vehicles here. We replace these. We'll go electric. I'm going all out, boys. I'm going all out right now because I feel like we can. Okay, I feel like we now can. 400 capacity. So that instantly doubles the line and makes the trains a little bit faster. If I then grab the line that takes then the refined oil back and forth, which we only have one train on this. So if I replace this with the same thing again. And then we'll add 2 on it because this is now going to be a little bit more bulky. It's going to be a little bit more bulky, boys. Right, replace you and duplicate. Now, my only issue, I've just actually realized right now, my issue with this is the trains might be too long for the crisscross. Here, it's okay. Haven't got to worry. Let me just double check that I don't need to worry on this. I know it's okay, but I just want to see the train turn around. So we're okay there. And I just realized I might need to check it out on this, which it's so far back, it's fine. It's actually fine, no worries. And over here, the crisscross is there, but that is a long platform. Okay, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Don't worry, boys, don't worry. So that's just going back and forth there. Now, the other line we do have is the plastics. Now, this line goes to this goods factory over here, which does already have a lot of plastics coming in. So don't worry about that too much just yet. It's this plastics line here. Now, at the moment, I'll wait until these numbers increase before we increase the plastic run going in. The other side, then, is the goods, or the steel, going into the goods factory. Now, over here we have, obviously, the steel plant. Do these need to be upgraded? So you need to be upgraded. You're the second one. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Let me just double check you are okay. Oh! So there's me clicking on them thinking I gotta rejig them. No, I've actually got to click. I've got to come off it and go back onto it. Oh, okay. So maybe I've got to recheck all my other lines. Right, I didn't realise I was going to have to recheck them all. So, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I mean, this is upgrading. You can tell that one's already fine anyway. Yeah. 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 Right, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. This is going to be wild. So those on... Where's my steel plant? All the quarries and the mines, whatever, they're all now ready to be leveled up to deliver to the steel plant. So the steel plant should see an increase, an influx now in goods. But we'll eventually come back a little bit later to see what we can do with all this. We've got to transform all of these lines. It depends how many they're putting on the platform at this point, but just allow them and give them time to level up. Now, while all this is happening, all my other industries, everywhere else in the game right now, in the whole of the sub-Indian continent, are also going through the same issues as well. And that is, they're leveling up. You know what I mean? So they will also provide more goods. So everything is going to have a big increase, which is absolutely terrifying. Now, another thing that I need to increase is the rate of steel coming to this goods plant as well. Now, we get steel with the planes coming over, but we also get steel being delivered on this line here. And that's from these 3 steel plants over there. 4th one that we did implement at the same time. Now, this should get a large amount being delivered again. But they're always on the edge because we can't get the deliveries now coming in. But we now have the ability to extend the size of the trains because the platforms, or I shouldn't say the platforms, but oh my goodness me, that's 1,300. Right, we are now transforming these lines. So manage vehicles. We're going to replace them with electric, first and foremost. Cargo, we're going for a 400 capacity as well. We're going to double it all. Replace. So same amount of trains, they just carry double the cargo. Now I'm hoping this platform's long enough, so I'm hoping there's no issues with it coming in. I really am hoping there's no issues coming in, but the amount on the platform is wild. Is it the same over here? It's pretty much going to be yes. So do it with this as well. Manage the vehicles. Replace this. Electric. Bam. Cargo. Whoop. Bam. 400 capacity. And replace. See, with the fact that it's now carrying over 400, gives us the freedom to know. Can these be upgraded? Gives us the freedom to know that it can afford, even though we could afford the electric train anyway, but we 100% can afford it now. Right, there's just 4 there, isn't there? Yeah. There is a steel plant there, but we're not using that for anything. But that will now provide a lot more on these lines. So we do have these 2 lines here. The Anacol... Oh, hang on, what am I doing? Anacol 2 and Anacol... Anacol 2 and Anacol 2. Replace these as well. And it will have a big knock-on effect in the grand scheme of it. Right, all the way up to 400. Bam, bam, bam. Glorious, glorious. Oh, I'm terrified to know how much it makes per drop. I really am. I actually am right now. So that will provide these steel plants with exactly what they need. And then will ultimately produce more steel. So I don't know if this is giving it time right now. There is a lot of fuel on the platform. These are upgrading. This is now delivering 400 oil, refined oil. This is amazing. So I think we are pretty much ready to increase the actual fuel trains. So how much do you make on this delivery right now? 28 million. That's glorious. That is absolutely glorious. They get what they need to keep producing. So we're going to take a look at the fuel line here. Manage these. Replace the... No, all of the vehicles, yes. With electric. I mean, those ones there do go at a higher speed. But 160... I mean, what's my cargo go? My cargo only goes 160 anyway, so, you know, it's not the end of the world. Cargo. So we need the big oil tankers. And then we're going to place a 400 capacity on these as well. Now, we might have an issue with this one because I feel like, as I now replace, quickly pause, the length of the train, where's New Delhi? No, I bet said the length of the train might be an issue, but the crisscross is all the way over there. That's completely out the way, right? Yeah, that is completely out the way. So we might need these vehicles on this to now be delivering a little bit more. So this line 35, I've managed the vehicles. Rather than add more, is it worth increasing the capacity? Because, yeah, these carry 20, but these can carry 38. They do emit more, only by 4. It's more they carry each time, is what I'm more interested in about. Now, if that becomes overloaded, we will have to take a look at kind of changing some stuff. But like I said, we will see. We will see. So this is still going through it. It's got some plastic. It's got some steel being delivered. Got more steel on the way right now. Very, very good, boys. Very, very good. I'm really, really excited and nervous all at the same time. I really am. I really, really am right now. Excited and nervous all at the same time. So, it's this steel over here which is what I'm terrified the most about how good this could potentially be. So, delivering like crazy. It needs more coal deliveries. There is a coal delivery coming in. I might duplicate another vehicle of that. Because the coal is so offset from the ore. But we should be good. Another train coming in. So the line in general in terms of finances, I don't think enough time's gone by yet in the game for us to see any big like profit spikes. I don't think so just yet. But it's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. So that Chab steel line is very busy. We'll replace this right now. We'll go electric, bam. Cargo. Now, cargo, we've got 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is 260. We'll do a 400 capacity on that as well. We might as well. We might as well if there's so much steel being produced. How are we doing over here? There's still a lot of fuel. Right, that line that goes up, we're going to add an additional train on it. Oh, no depot found. What do you mean no depot found? Is this not a depot? Is it the wrong side of the train tracks if I do this? I mean, I've also got to upgrade them. Huh? Am I crazy? Can I do the other one? I mean, I don't want to do that other one. Am I crazy right now that I can't duplicate a train on the line? Huh? Am I losing my mind? If I put that there and ran this into here, right, I got the train in the end. I got the train in the end. Wow, that was weird, that was, wasn't it? That was really weird. Right, okay, so I've upgraded the size of them trains anyway for the fuel. I'll see what happens first, okay? We'll see what happens first before I maybe add an additional train in. But New Delhi, you're getting very, very busy these days. Very, very busy. So some destinations here are going to be a lot busier than others. It all depends on where they're pulling the goods from. They're taking some from over here. But we are going to see an increase in goods coming in. So I've duplicated 4 more vehicles on that line just to see what changes. Now, New Delhi, I'm not saying that enough's happened yet to see some changes. No, not enough has yet happened to see any changes whatsoever. So which is the train that's got 400, the first set of 400 coming in? You've got 300, is it you? There's our first train there now on the way to New Delhi with 400 in capacity. Yikes, we should be worried. We should be worried. Right, are these getting their coal deliveries now coming in? 400 of them. So 4 of these, 1 train gives each industry or each building technically 100 each. That's kind of how you can look at it, right? That is kind of how you look at it. This one's now going to upgrade. And we should then have a little bit more of a frequent delivery. There's 3 trains. There's 1, 2, and the third one here. That one doesn't have the full shebang yet, but I feel like that one's just come from over here, hasn't it? Where it's waiting for these to have the full loads on the actual platform, which shouldn't take us too long. Right, let's leave that for a minute. And let's check out some other industries. Now, remember the wood industry, where we're trying to get as much wood to Mumbai as we possibly can? Without me doing anything right there, is 50 wood currently on the platform. Right, interesting. There's a train heading back right now. But how are these doing? Do any of these need to be upgraded is the question. They're upgrading themselves, which is interesting. Now, the actual platform here, the Maharashtra wood here going back and forth, definitely needs an upgrade on these vehicles. So replace them. Now, it's a shorter distance, so I'm not sure how they're going to like having the big boy train. But if we do this to a 400 capacity as well, it might pay. It might pay for the size of the vehicle on the front of the train. Now, the Mumbai wood route, that there is going to need an increase. So, electric, cargo. Now, I'm a bit dubious of having a 400 capacity train. We might have to play around here now with some sizes. The crisscross happens there. If this train can do it, fine. Yeah, that's okay. There's plenty of space there. Plenty of space there for that one. It's this one that might be a bit interesting. No, plenty of space there. We're okay. Down here, the crisscrosses don't happen until there, which that train's just comfortably got out as well. Right, we're okay with that. We are okay with all of that right now. Now, what's going on over here, boys? Do you need to be upgraded? Everything seems to be all right at the moment. Do them trains need to be upgraded? Yeah, there's only 1 train on this. So let me replace this one then. Electric. Cargo. Now, it doesn't need to be absolutely through the roof, this one, and have multiple trains. Just one's enough because it's not delivering the bulks to many places. A lot of it is done by vehicles and stuff, so no need to go over the top with all of that. Right, has that train made its way into New Delhi yet? There is a... Where is this the train? There it is. It's almost here. It's almost here. It's on the way, boys. And what is the fuel situation there? It's slowly depleting. So we've got, at the moment, probably more than enough vehicles. Oh, there we go. There's our first issue. Right, pause. Our first issue coming in right now with these big boy trains. And it's in. Oh, it's over here. Right. Okay, first things first then. We delete the crisscross. Just there. And I'm going to have to delete this train back a bit. And if I go there to there, there to there, signal there, that should then fix the length of the train issue that I'm experiencing. That should then fix it. See, I knew we were going to have issues somewhere. I just wasn't sure where. Right, that will fix it. Let me get back to New Delhi. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss this right now. Where is that train anyway? The train is here. So in terms of finances, when it does deliver, it makes 42.8 million. And obviously it will go a year where it doesn't make it because of the distance is so vast. But 42.8 million it used to make. We should now make 85 million with a full load. Because theoretically it's double, right? Double the money. But let's see. Let's see. Here comes the train right now coming through the tunnel. Making its way downtown, walking fast, paces past, and I'm homebound. Do. Right, here we go. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Right. The crisscross is just there, so it's cleared the crisscross. Which is nice to see. And we drop off. Oh no, it's only 57 million. Maybe in... Oh, okay, so maybe it does double deliveries in a year, then goes 1 year skipping them. Maybe that's what it is then. Interesting. So yeah, it can do 2 deliveries in a year. So that drops a load now on the platform for the trucks. New Delhi has seen an increase in fuel deliveries. We are now starting to see an increase in goods deliveries as well, by the way. And we might need to eventually start thinking about upgrading them at some point. But with this dedicated platform over here, that's now picking up. And that is going to go away with 200, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. Which does leave 12 on the platform, so we're almost there. We're going to increase those plastic numbers. So plastic production, the train is now on the way with 150. We are getting there, boys. We are getting there. We've got to wait for all demands to increase all round. That's all we've got to do. And this steel plant at the moment is upholding pretty well. It is upholding pretty well at the minute, considering that we need more demand for plastic than steel. So there's no need to upgrade that just yet. Right, are these looking good now with their constant deliveries? I'm hoping so. I am hoping so. We're getting more steel for line 6 from what I can see now. So that's good news. Another coal delivery coming in. Nice. And over here, we have a lot of fuel waiting for that next train on the way in shortly. I think we might need more oil deliveries coming in for these fuel refineries. We do have the ability to get an additional train, which I'm going to do. Now, the refineries themselves... Actually, how much we got over here? Do you reckon it's worth adding an additional train for the crude oil line? I'm going to say yes. Right, is this depot broken? What's going on? What's going on with this depot right now? Let me delete it and place a new one in. Something's not quite right with this, with that depot, was there? Right, I got a new one in. Make sure I've got the right line here. Yep. There we go. There we go, boys. We'll see how we get on with that. See how we get on with that now. So, the wood line should now be producing more. With those big deliveries now coming in. And the Mumbai wood line also is able to carry more as well. Because we're running out of capacity here, I'm going to add the cargo buildings. And we go the one that's got the biggest cargo capacity, which is these at 80. And we just add more of those buildings in, which then enable the station to technically hold more. Just gotta wait for autosave to kick in. Come on, autosave. There we go. Holds more before it starts deleting the product. That is just literally the sole reason behind it. So now we should have that should not be in blue. It can just keep producing. Right. This is I can't express how exciting this is. It also does make me very nervous, but also very excited all at the same time. So this is now starting to get more goods on, which is interesting. That's because obviously we can now deliver more from over here. And that's all done via ship. That's all done via a ship right now. Oh, we've got another issue. We've got another issue. And this is... Oh, I thought this was going to be okay. So what's the issue then here? The issue... Oh, the crisscross is there. Pause. So they should be on the left. Right, how am I going to do this? So if I just quickly... delete you and you. Implement a crisscross there. Ta-da! Right, that should be waiting. I'm not sure why that's not waiting at the moment. Well, that's going to wait there instead. So that train should crisscross here. Yeah. Yeah. Now, there's not going to be a... You know, this wouldn't be plain sailing. There's always going to be a few hiccups. Just solely down to the fact that we have doubled the length of the trains. Okay? We've doubled the length of the trains. It wasn't built for this. It wasn't built to be like this. Yeah. Yeah. Waiting for you to now squeeze in. Any moment now. I've got to fast forward, so there's not much I can kind of do. Come on. Come on. Beautiful. Right, we got there in the end. There's always going to be hiccups, boys. There's always going to be hiccups. There's always going to be hiccups right now. Right, very good. Very good. So the whole gist of this anyways, obviously we were mainly focusing on New Delhi, which has had a nice increase in fuel. As you see, those percentage numbers have shot up slightly. The supply of goods should, like I said, should still be increasing. We've got this goods factory over here, which has got over... Oh no, that's still upgrading. Yikes. We've still got a long way to go on that one because it's still technically upgrading. We do bring goods from over here as well with this goods factory, which needs a more consistent supply of steel, which still is coming in via planes. Or at least I thought it was. It is. It is. Oh, that one was taken off. That one's coming in via... Oh, that's a good point because we do have the steel coming in from over here. But it's obviously making sure that we get a consistent delivery of steel. And that steel comes from this steel plant. Now, are these aren't upgraded, are they? No. So all their coal there both need to be upgraded. You're okay. And then we have a iron over... Yeah, you're okay as well. So theoretically, we will now have a more consistent delivery of coal and ore to this steel plant for it to keep producing. It's just because it's so far to deliver it, the shipment numbers take a while. Nice. It's all slowly coming to plan. The plan is slowly coming together, I should say. I'm still quite nervous about this, but we should see even more skyrocketing numbers. So another fuel train has recently delivered. That's what I like to see. New Delhi. Glorious. Now, you could argue we're still not fully getting the full shebang of fuel because the fuel is starting to spread out even further of where the delivery needs to be dropped off. But I think we are majorly covering the main areas. I think we are. I think it's just a case of it will take time. There's another train coming in right now. Are you still full to the brim? Yes. So if I select New Delhi right now as this gets delivered, you can see we're at 1,500. Another delivery, baby. Another delivery. 90% on the supply of fuel right now. Holy smokes. 90%. Now, obviously, these aren't good for us. And we've increased probably the emissions by introducing these oil vehicles. But damn, 90% right there is glorious. We just got to get that goods number up. We're just going to get the goods number up, boys. We've got 180 now coming in. There is another 200 coming in. So 380 coming in just a moment. Which ain't too bad. That's upgrading again. How many have we got on the goods line? Is it just one train? I think we can now start thinking about... I'm going to add a second... Rather than bulk up the first train, add a second train to increase the rate of delivery. On this platform, we've got 75. It hasn't really maxed out to 200 yet, so I'll wait till it starts doing so. But these small increments do play a big part. They do play a big role in us. Oh, look at that. We got the up arrow on New Delhi right now. It's going for the big growth again. It's kicking itself up a notch. Nice. Right, there's just so much going in right now and so much going on that I'm just trying to kind of keep up with it all. It's still the coal aspect that we're losing out on. And that we need more frequent deliveries. I can only deliver so much without creating newer lines. So that's leveling up to its max. That is wild. It is actually wild right now how this is ticking along. And this oil down here, still gaining big stonks, right? Are you loading up? Yes, and then you're out of here. So, in the grand scheme of it then, let me check my most profitable lines. $228 million for the Kabul crude oil line. Okay, drop down a little bit, but that's ridiculous, right? Lines we're losing money on. Now, what will be interesting to see the lines where that are cargo related. This is over here, isn't it? This brick line. Now, this is losing money because of what? Oh, no, it's started to make money. Because now it has bigger deliveries coming in. It's just picked up, right? Yeah. So that's not losing money anymore, so don't jump the gun too soon. Another cargo-related ones. Line 36. Where are you? It's the goods line here. Now, in terms of finances, you can see the income is starting to increase. So that's a slow burner, that line. It's the New Delhi goods line. It is a slow burner. Bellary Machines. Now, Bellary Machines comes from... Where is this line? Where's Bellary? Bellary is... Oh, it's here. And the machines come from... The machines come from all the way over there, don't they? That's where they're being picked up from. Where are all the machines? Do we need to increase the rate? Oh, okay, so the rate of machine deliveries definitely dropped because we're now also delivering bricks to Mumbai. So the rate of machines has definitely dropped. So to counterbalance that, what do we do? What is the plan here? We've got a lot of... Oh, we need more wood coming in. So do we just increase the rate of the ships? I don't think it's as easy as that, right? I also have no wood here because this ship has just picked it all up. That needs a wood delivery of some form or another. So we might have to kind of think about bringing an additional wood route down. If I'm being completely honest with you, which wouldn't be that difficult because we do have the ability over here to set something up. And over there as well. So I'm not going to do it just yet. But at least I understand that increasing the rate of stuff can go against us. And it's happening over here, which is very, very interesting. So yeah, that brick delivery is coming in. And that comes from over here. It's interesting, isn't it? It is very, very interesting to see how it kind of deals with itself. There's a lot of steel now on this part of the platform for that train to pick up. So that's now going back full. So that's playing a big part right now in that goods factory. Where is it over here? Having enough steel. So that will have a nice juicy delivery coming in as well. Right, goods for New Delhi. Can we get New Delhi over 4,000 this episode? I have a feeling we can. We can. Right, this is bringing in 180. There's a train there. I'm going to add another set of signals here. I do have the auto signal now mod. But I want to increase the rate in which the trains can move. And this one's carrying 200. And this one just pulling out right now has 144. So we're getting there. Just going to allow it to keep upgrading again. We've got that consistent delivery coming in. So what other lines cargo-wise are losing cash? So that was a case of give it time. The Mumbai wood route. Hold on. Mumbai wood route? You're carrying... Oh, you're carrying bricks to Nagpur. Hold on. No wonder. No, hold on. What that's doing is picking up bricks here and delivering it to Nagpur. So that's giving it a way to make money coming the opposite way. Which is hilarious. So which is the... This is the one then, isn't it? This is the one... Which is the platform then connected to where the bricks are? Well, it's got to be this, isn't it? But that doesn't reach anything. So how is it delivering bricks? Wait, hold on. No, it's taking bricks. So where's it getting the bricks from? Where did he get the bricks from to pick bricks up? Let me find out here, boys. It's coming through right now. Let me find out what's going on here, because something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right now. We shouldn't have any bricks on this line. They're going to Raipur. Raipur? Up here? Well, via Raipur anyway. Nagpur's the place that wants the bricks. So I want to see if it drops off bricks here. And then if it does pick up bricks again. I'm not quite sure what's going on. If it does do that, I think I know why. But I've got to double check. So if it unloads the bricks. And then let me see if it loads bricks again. Does it? No. Where's it getting the bricks from? Where is these mystery bricks coming from? It might be the second delivery it does it, but I'm going to manage that line anyway. I'm going to say every time you go to Mumbai, by the way, guys. Now you unload that there. You don't load in Mumbai, you only unload in Mumbai, which should then get rid of any bricks that should be picked up. That's probably why we're having wood collection issues, because it's also sharing with brick deliveries. Which is what it should not be doing. Right, finance on this. Now it's finally making money. Which is good to see. We have traffic jams here. Which are not good to see. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to extend some of these roads. And how they're intending to kind of technically move, which would change my positionings of some of my road lines here. But it also does make sense to kind of bulk up these roads as well, because they are the main drag of road coming through. But it also would be nice to have other roads leading around. So bring you in. Extend you across. So there's alternative ways of getting to an area. And that is a speed limit of 50. Them dirt roads, I'm not sure what the speed limits are, but 50. Oh, that's 80. So at least I've increased the speed limits there on that road. Bit more movement going on there, which I wouldn't say it's like going to solve any big issues, but we're giving a few alternatives on where to go. From this city is a little bit of an issue as well. Now, like I said, I can bulk up the road into a 4-lane road, which I'm going to do it through the middle of this city. Now, it's not always as simple as adding more lanes in. But if I treat it as this is the 4-lane road, and they might utilize this road a bit more because there'll be a slight increase on the speed limit. And a lot of them want to go across that way because that is one of the main bridges. There is too many junctions in this area. So we'll kill off a couple of junctions. And get them to utilise a few little different roads. I don't like... Pause this a second. So that is our main road leading in. I'm going to redo this little area. We're going to throw down street constructions, a roundabout, make it 3 lanes, 20, 30. And then streets. Oh, autosave. Gonna wait for that autosave, boys. I'm just gonna allow it to just push itself in like that, okay? So that's our glorious little roundabout. We'll get this medium country lane right now, which the medium country lane will come off there. And then we'll bend it to lead in. And how does that look for our lanes? Our lines. So that should just give us a little bit more freedom with the vehicles now moving about. Create a roundabout to allow the flow to continue to move. And push more vehicles through the area. Right, anyway. More steel here. Yes, for the planes to pick up. I think it's all systems go. I honestly think, guys, it's all systems go at this point. Dropping all the wood off there. Waiting for those Mumbai trains right now to pick up vast amounts of wood. For them to all be delivered. There we go, 400 on the platform there for the ships to pick up. Ships can't even take 400 as well. So hopefully we get to the point where it's a full ship every time. Right. Still the coal deliveries being slacking right now. There is a coal train on the way. Try and take as much coal as we possibly can. So the trains are there. They're definitely there. They're definitely going back and forth. Right, fuel them, boys. We're okay. I think we're now reaching our limits to how much we can now officially ship. I'm just waiting for it to kind of catch up with ourselves. But in terms of New Delhi, we're now over 4,000 in terms of city size. We have, wow, pushed the fuel up to 1,700. The goods are now up to 600. And that's something that's going to keep increasing as we go. As we have kind of got this all now set up to keep delivering. And for it to keep producing. So now it's the steel that might slightly be slacking. So what can we do here then? We've got to increase our deliveries. So first thing I'll do is I'll manage the train and edit this. To first carry, no, 400, yeah. We're going to carry 400. And we'll change the train. We'll go electric and add you on. Big boy changes right there. Big boy changes. So on this, it's line 37, 38, 39, 40. And we're going to replace these with electric cargo. Now, because they're shorter routes, I will only do it to 300. Because they're such shorter routes, I won't go over the top. Haven't got to worry about the back and forth. on the old Chrissy Crossies because they don't have them on these lines. So that will increase the amount of steel that then can be produced, which then means the amount of steel that then gets delivered. So we're on fire, baby. We are on fire right now. This is really good. Really good. Wait, that's got it on the back. New Delhi goods. Where are you going? You shouldn't be picking up goods back from it. So you're only unloading Upper New Delhi. Thank you very much. Taking goods back right now to be delivered somewhere else. I see these games you're playing right now. I see these games you're playing. But this is wild. So that's going to be interesting right now to see, ultimately, how it all progresses, how it all changes, and how much more goods we can officially get delivered. New Delhi's just going for the roof right now. It really is. It's becoming bigger and more powerful than we've ever seen before. But it also means we are making more money. So before we do anything right now, boys, let's see in our revenue financial charts. So obviously we've had a massive expense there as I upgraded all the trains when I first started. We've had our record income year, income of 3.51 billion. On a time where I was saving money last episode, I've now spent a lot. We'll see where it all bottoms out. But ultimately, look at that, nearly 2 billion in profit on the previous year. Towns are growing. We're increasing our tracks slowly. Our headquarters is looking pretty damn juicy. Our balance is hard to tell because it's got that at the beginning of it. But the money, the company, the expenses have relatively stayed the same almost, but the income has dramatically now increased. Right, we are going to end it here, boys. Let me know what you think about me extending the industries in the comment section down below. It's going to be very interesting to see where this now progresses and how wild New Delhi is about to become. Guys, until next time, I will see you all soon. So, goodbye.